It's that country CEO back again on a Saturday evening making videos, man, with more game, and more game, right? Look, still got my hat on, repping that Key First Trucking, right? Right? Y'all like that? It looks good, don't it? Look, got some stuff for y'all today, man. I believe y'all can get with on today. Look, y'all been talking a lot of noise in the chat. New truck or used truck? Which way should I go, country CEO? Right? Which way should I go? New truck or used truck? That's a good question. Well, let's talk about it. First of all, before we begin, shout out to channel members. We love you, thank you, and appreciate you, and are grateful for your everlasting kindness to me and this channel. All right. Shout out to all of you guys. I don't want to begin calling names because I missed Ryan there, but I'll just say James Herndon. Shout out to you, man. Adderley. Shout out to you guys. Butch out of that ATL. George, I believe you're in ATL. Shout out to you, man. Jack Pete, what's up? What's up, Jack Pete? Shout out to you, man. I called a few names. Look, if I miss your name, charge it to my head, not my heart. Nasty, what's up, Nasty? Shout out to you, man. You know, just some good people. All of you are good guys, I suppose. I don't have a reason to think otherwise, but I just want to give those guys props on this at this time, right? Also, I need you guys to get a chance, go follow Jay at Trucking Funder. Jay has been a tremendous blessing to us in the chat last few weeks on giving us financial gains. So Jay has his own YouTube channel. I want y'all to go follow Jay at the Trucking Funder, right? You look up his YouTube channel, subscribe to Jay's channel. You won't regret it, okay? All right, new truck, used truck. What say ye, country CEO? So what? Should you purchase a new one or should you purchase a used? Let me say, Don said that, you know, in March, I purchased another used one, right? This is 2021. I bought a 2018, okay? It was one at the dealership. Y'all follow my channel. Y'all know I had been looking at that truck for several weeks, and it was still there after a month, and it was still there after 2 months. And the Lord led me to go ahead and make that purchase, right? You also have been hearing me talk about the fact that I think my next one is going to be a new one, okay? All right, and I'm thinking quad axle, still thinking that way, okay? I thought about used, looked at used. Those prices are up there right now. So I just thought about the fact that, you know, being that these trucks are up 10, 20%, maybe I ought to just wait, you know, and get what I really want instead of going and get another triaxle or a cheap truck. Y'all heard me talk about that, getting a garbage truck. Maybe I ought to just go ahead on and get that brand new quad. So we're not doing nothing. I'm a strong advocate. When you don't know what to do and the Lord hasn't moved and led and directed you, don't do nothing. Sit your butt still, right, before you make a mistake. All right, so let's look at this thing. We 2 minutes in, 3 minutes into the video. I want to give you the game. Pros of getting a new truck, all right? The pros of getting a new truck. I'm going to give you the pros and cons of getting a new one and the pros and cons of getting a used one, okay? That's my outline. Pros and cons of a new truck. Number one, it limits maintenance issues, okay? A lot of you have expressed the fact of not wanting to deal with maintenance issues at all coming in. Obviously, you get a brand smack dab new truck, then you ain't have to worry about the maintenance issues. You got the warranty automatically on there. You got the opportunity to purchase additional warranty, right? That's the biggest luxury. That gives you that peace of mind. Anything that happens, let's take it on over here to the shop. It's covered. I ain't got to worry about it. But more than likely, you won't have much issues at all, okay? And that's probably why a lot of people go ahead and go new. That's why I'm thinking about potentially going new as well. All right, number two, warranty comes with it. All right, number three, less stress. I mean, you live in stress less. You know, when you got brand new, and at least you ain't got to worry about that. You can concentrate on just working and paying the note, right? You ain't got to worry about the note at work and maintenance, right? All you got to do is keep greasing, keep changing all, basically, and keep it up, you know, and you know, tires on, things like that. All right, so that's the pros basically with a new truck. You know, it just limits, you won't have maintenance issues as much, for sure, if any. It comes with a warranty, less stress, okay? All right, well, what about the cons of a new truck? Obviously, the only con I can find with a new truck is that you got to be willing to deal with that higher note and higher insurance, right? New truck, you're going to probably pay about $3,500 a month, depending on how much you put down, depending, you know, that kind of thing. But you can look to pay about $3,500 a month. Insurance, you're going to probably pay anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a month. All right, so you look at that kind of overhead. If you don't mind carrying about $5,000 in overhead right off the bat, then cool, no big deal. Hey, I've been there and done that. I've had 3 brand new trucks at one time to the tune back then of about $7,500 in notes, not counting insurance. I was basically at about almost $9,000-$10,000 in overhead with 3 trucks with the notes and insurance. So I've been there and do that. I know how that feels. I was younger. I didn't feel the stress from it. God provided. I was cool. So it's a con. I'm calling it a con because I'm just saying everybody's not willing to deal with that, right? So that's a con for some people. Okay. All right. Pros and cons of a used truck. What are they? All right, before I begin with that, if this video has been valuable to you so far, hit the like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video with someone that can benefit, okay? All right, so pros of a used truck is lower overhead. Obviously, you won't have the big note. You won't have the big insurance that has to cover it, right? Let me clarify that a little more. If the truck is $150,000 brand new truck, no, I'm sorry, $175,000 brand new truck, and once you add everything up, it goes to $200,000. Well, guess what? Your insurance got beat for the limits. The liability has to cover $200,000 worth of truck. All right, but if you buy a used truck for $85,000 and everything ends up to being $110,000, well, you only have to cover $110,000 worth of liability, okay, or physical damage. I'm sorry. All right, so that's the difference, right? So a pro of a used truck is just lower overhead, lower note, lower insurance, okay. All right. Well, what's the cons of a used truck? All right, they just basically flip-flop, y'all. That's all I'm doing. Flipping the strip on y'all. The cons of a used truck is just going to be chances of more maintenance, right? It's an older truck, so as trucks get older, you got wear and tear. Things start to break. Things starts to wear out, okay? Just natural, just like with your personal vehicle. The older it gets, you start having a maintenance issue. So, all right, will you have a RIN or an engine? I'm not saying that, but you will start to have stuff, normal stuff that at 5-6 years old, you will have to replace batteries. Your alternator might go out. Your starter might go out. Your air conditioner compressor might go out. You start replacing things. Your air dryer might go out. It's just a natural thing, okay? All right, you might be trying to do brakes. You might have to do drums, all that kind of stuff, okay? So cons of a used truck is that chances you're going to have more maintenance to deal with. All right, number 2, you have a lesser or no warranty. Some used trucks, you can purchase warranty, all right? But typically with a used truck, it's going to be a lesser or no warranty at all, which means you will have to come out of pocket yourself with the, if something happens to one of those 3 components, okay? All right, and then number 3, it can be more stressful when you got a used truck. It can be more stressful. But I'm here to tell you, man, look, if you're up to the task of dealing with that stress, it's no problem. It's up to you still, even that whether or not you let it become a stress issue. You may be the type of person that can just take things in stride, get it done, you ain't tripping. And so it might not add no stress to your life. But I do know some people, that's what they say. It's more stressful. I'd rather not deal with the stress. Or if it's got somebody that's invested in a truck and they got a job and they don't want to be dealing with that, they got a driver that's driving, they don't want to deal with the maintenance issue because they own their job, they'd rather go that route, okay? All right, so what's the answer to the question, new truck or used truck? I gave you reason, pros and cons. Why? Ultimately, it boils down to this, guys. It really just depends on you and what you prefer to deal with. That's really the bottom line. And, everybody's made different. Everybody's tolerance for certain things is different. So you have to look at what your mental makeup is, what your stress level is, what you got going on in your life, and how much attention you're going to be able to give to that truck. All right? Me, myself, I'm not mechanically inclined. I like to go either with a later model truck or a new truck because I'm not mechanically inclined. God just didn't give me that gift to do certain things, nor do I really have the desire to learn certain things. That's just me. I'm a pastor. I do that, and that takes up a lot of my time. I got family. I got other stuff I'm doing. I really ain't got time to be running up behind no truck. So I'm going to either get a late model truck or I'm going to get a new truck because I just don't have time to go with no older truck. I'm talking about maybe this garbage truck, but then I'm thinking on that. If I do that, okay, I know I got to deal with the fact that it's older. Some things are going to happen, okay? That's the game. All right, so you got to ultimately make the decision. Depends on your personal situation, okay? All right, so look, again, hit the like, hit subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell. Look, pure game about a newer used truck. We out of here.